Welcome to qnawire.
Want to find the exact value of the sine of arc cosine 3/4 plus arcsin 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to look at this problem as a sine sum formula, right? The sine of alpha plus beta, because that is sine alpha cosine beta plus cosine alpha sine beta, right? So instead of looking at this as sine of arc cosine, I'm just going to turn this into the plus beta. Okay, so that means I'm going to let arc cosine of 3/4 equal alpha, which means that the cosine of alpha is 3/4. But you can see in the formula I also need the sine of alpha, right? So I'm going to locate this angle. Since this is an inverse cosine, I am only able to pull from quadrants 1 and 2. So 3 and 4 are off limits. Since this is positive, that must mean that I am in quadrant 1. So alpha is in 1. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So I can just use Pythagorean theorem real quick. Subtract 9 from both sides. So I get x equals radical 7. So I'm going to fill in that side measure. And then I can see that the sine of alpha is just rad 7/4. Similarly, I'm going to let arcsine of 1/2 equal beta. That means that the sine of beta is 1/2. But again, from the formula, you can see I need cosine of beta. So again, I'm going to locate beta. Sine is restricted to 1 and 4. It's positive, so again, I'm going to be in 1. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that means, and again, you could use Pythagorean theorem if you need to. You get x squared is 3, so x is radical 3. So that means the cosine of beta is going to be rad 3/2. Now I'm going to take these values that I just got. Here's cosine alpha and sine alpha. Here's sine beta and cosine beta, and I'm just going to take them to my formula right here. All right. So this is going to equal, I need first sine alpha, so that's rad 7/4, times cosine beta, rad 3/2, plus cosine alpha, which is 3/4, sine beta, which is 1/2. That's going to give me radical 21/8 plus 3/8. We can put them together over a common denominator. Some books want you to pull that 1/8 out, and that would be your answer.